Hi, Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general energy check-in reading and cosmic tarot spread. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in to these weekly readings and hanging out with me. All of the love that you do share, I am very, very grateful for all of that, and I just thank you, right, from the bottom of my heart. Depth of my soul. I'm super excited for this reading here, Taurus-Gemini. And I hope that it finds you well. If you are new here to my channel, please make sure you read through the description box below. It's going to have everything you need to know about this particular reading series, how to align your energy with the intentions that I set for these readings in accordance to your natal chart, and how to find out that information if you are unaware. Also, you can learn how to connect with me and join my channel memberships here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Cusp of Roses, and check out my website if you're ever interested in a personal reading with me, okay? All of that is linked below. Connect with me there, and there are some other resources there for you to learn more about yourself through, again, your natal chart and also your chakra centers, which I may or may not mention in any of my readings, okay? That's why it's there. Just a quick guide, quick reference point, okay? Definitely do your own research if you feel guided to. Taurus-Gemini, let's get into this energy, okay? We're going to do your gratitude and grounding practice right quick before we get started. Do whatever method of grounding or gratitude feels best for you, excuse me. I'm going to do the same. And then we will see what the energy is for you, all right? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Taurus-Gemini Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. Anyone who maybe has strong Taurus or Gemini in their natal chart or just feels drawn to watch this reading, I thank you for connecting us all in this moment and for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that transits, aspects, zodiac energies, or elemental dynamics are here influencing, guiding, and supporting this collective. I do ask that that come forward in this now moment for this reading. And I thank you for that clear guidance, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you. And so it is. All right, Taurus-Gemini. I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. Bear with me here. All right, let's get started. Cosmic energy for Taurus-Gemini. Ooh, look at you. Coming right on out in your own energy. You guys are getting real grounded into yourselves. I love to see that. Taurus here with the vibration of 14, breaking down into a 5, okay? So 5 or 14 might mean something to you. With the affirmation, I have, okay? I have. It's second house energy, which is all about your possessions, what you possess in this life, the tangible things you can hold, you can feel, you can see, okay? The material world. Tell me more about Taurus-Gemini's energy here, or cosmic support, divine. What they got going on? Ooh, you got Uranus, okay? Genius energy. Also tethered to Aquarius, or the 11th house, which is all about networking, innovation, and friendship, okay? But this Uranus, it's something unexpected, something unconventional about either this phase of your life here, Taurus-Gemini, or some sort of idea that you have that's kind of out of the box, right? Maybe someone hasn't thought about this yet. Maybe it's something different and something new. Yeah, you also have Saturn return, which is all about growth, aging, maturation, okay, and age. I think you've gained a lot of wisdom here, Taurus-Gemini. You've learned a lot of valuable lessons around yourself, okay, what you're capable of with that Uranus energy. Uranus is here in the vibration of 9. Yeah, you also got the 9th house in faith, which is Sagittarius vibes. Uranus breaks down into a 9 here, so 9 might be important to you. Again, like I said, 5 or 14 with this Taurus energy, and then another 5. Okay, 5 or 50. So 5s might be a number synchronicity or an angel number that you see a lot. 555, 55, 55, or just 55 a lot, or just single 5s. 5 is very important here, okay? Either way, it rolls. I just heard your Saturn could be connected to your 5th house. Now, for those of you that don't know what a Saturn return is, okay, let's break it down like this. Saturn goes through all of the houses, right? Makes a full orbit every 27 to 30 years. So if you think about a lifespan, right? When you hit your 30s, it's a kind of a new vibe, right? You've matured through your 20s and your teens. Now you're in this new phase. When you hit your 60s, right, it's also another vibe, right? You might be retiring out of an occupation, or again, maybe grandparents and all of that fun stuff, right? Whatever the case may be, it is still another phase. And if you're blessed enough to make it to 90, right, again, I'm sure that's a whole other phase. So it's just this consistent level of awareness around your own truth, right? Saturn is the planet of truth. It is a planet of discipline. Those truths can be harsh, right? But it really brings in this new level of structure, really, okay? And I feel like that's what you have now. You might have gone through your Saturn return already, or this might be coming up for you, okay? Where I feel like at one phase in your life, Taurus Gemini, what you possessed, what you had was very important to you, right? Maybe you found some sort of status in that, or some sort of comfort in that. And I feel you maybe growing and shifting out of that a little bit, right? With Uranus here. There's something unconventional about it, about maybe how you acquired what you have here. So maybe you went about gaining this status in a very unusual way, or an uncommon way. I do feel like there is this deeper appreciation for your way of thinking, way of existing, because Uranus connects to air energy, so the realm of thought. How you think about what you have, you might be maturing a little bit there, right? Where it's not necessarily, I feel like I keep saying this, I don't even know why. But I guess it might be helpful, but it's like, it's not about what you have, it's about how you use it. Not about what you have, it's about how you use it. That's kind of the lesson that Taurus vibration kind of goes through. It's not necessarily about all that you've acquired, it's about what you do with what you acquire. Maybe that's the point you're at here with this maturation and Saturn return, right? And maybe there are some new ideas or some innovative ways of using what you have now that's coming along with this wisdom that you're gaining, Taurus Gemini. Okay? Interesting energy. I'm excited. Let's see. Okay. Tell me more, Divine, about Uranus, Taurus, and Saturn return. Ooh, excuse me. What's going on with that? I just kicked the wall. What is going on with this Uranus, Taurus, and for anyone who might be watching here? What's this genius? Woo! The Aquarian himself, the King of Swords. You got something up your sleeve here, Taurus Gemini. Yeah, you got a plan here. You're strategizing somehow. Yeah, you got something coming. Some new ideas are about to either come into you, or again, you've set some plan or set up some structure. Maybe that's why I hit on structure earlier. There's a structure that you've put in place that you are almost kind of a little ahead of your time with. It's something that you've set in place that's about to come in, that you may be waiting on, watching grow, anticipating some form of reciprocal energy with the universe, right? So you set the intention, and now the universe is going to meet you there. King of Swords tells me, yeah, you've been very strategic in something, in setting yourself up. The way you maybe set yourself up to receive might be like borderline genius. Like, again, I feel like it's a little ahead of your time. But that doesn't mean you don't do it, Taurus Gemini. That means you absolutely 100% lay this foundation. Okay, set yourself up for sure. Because I do feel like as this situation ages, right, as it matures, as time goes on, either people around you or you yourself are going to be like, man, that was ingenious. Like, that was the perfect time to start that. I'm so glad that I did. Tell me more about this King of Swords and this Three of Wands for this Uranus energy. The Fool. Another energy of Uranus. Another Aquarian. Yeah, it's like you're taking a risk with something here, Taurus Gemini, that I think is going to definitely pay off. I could feel that. I think it's going to pay off more than you really even know right now. I think you sense it. Ooh, so much wants to come out. Yeah. Eight of Cups. Interesting. Eight of Cups. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups in this Uranus. Ooh. Judgment. And the King of Wands. Ooh, okay. So Taurus Gemini, you're definitely, yeah. I think you've spent enough time thinking about this, setting up the structure, building some sort of support for whatever this is that you want to do. Excuse me as I adjust my top here. And I know this might be like a cliche saying, but it's almost like the intention has been set. You've thought about it enough. It's time to kind of set yourself up, do whatever you need to do to close that foundational period of whatever this is out, and let go and let God. Eight of Cups, letting go, Judgment, God coming in, right? Because to move from the King of Swords to the King of Wands, the King of Swords is, again, very logical, very in the mind. Like I said, that Aquarius energy, Uranus, it's calculating the risk around something. And then I feel like you're going to get to this point, Taurus Gemini, where it's like, I'm just going to go for it. King of Wands, right? Just going to go for it. Yeah, you either get a call from your spirit or something just calls you deep within to just make this move or to start something, to premiere something, share something, right? Something that you've been working on maybe in private again, or to just take the risk with the Fool and the King of Wands and trust that you're going to land on your feet here. Tell me more. Last message here from Uranus to Taurus Gemini. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think that Knight of Cups is the energy of taking action from a place of passion. So this might be a passion project here, Taurus Gemini, that's really going to set you up in a really, really nice way. It just feels like give it time. Give it time. Like, I don't feel like it's going to be like an immediate return, but over time, as this matures, this would be like an investment that you're making now for 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 15, 20, maybe even 30 years down the road with that Saturn return. So it's almost like what you're doing now, 30 years from now, what you have from that investment is I think it's just going to be, I just heard astronomical. Wow, we're using big words today here, Spirit. But that's just what I feel. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's going to be beyond what you could really imagine right now. Okay? Ace of Wands, I have. Yeah, you definitely have this creative energy, this creative spark that's going to find you soon, or you're already in. Okay? Tell me more about this Ace of Wands with the Taurus energy. Okay? Magician. Yeah, you have exactly what it is that you need. I feel like this Ace of Wands was the last piece to the puzzle here, because the Magician is gifted with all of the aces. The Magician's connected to all for you. Okay, this feeling, the energy and the surge to take inspired action on something, right? It's like, I think you were very in your head about this, thinking it through, strategizing. But it's like that energy is starting to now gain momentum in your spirit. And that's where it's really important, right? And what you feel and what you sense. It's starting to really build momentum there. And again, I think you have all the tools that you need. You have everything that you need to make this idea come to life here. The divine is definitely supporting you in that with that Ace of Wands. And again, I feel like that touches on what I said earlier. How you've been able to attain what it is that you have is almost like a work of wonder. It's like, wow, a stroke of genius. You know what I mean? I think you're going to look back on this time frame in your life and really be like, damn, I really did that. Or like, I'm so glad I set myself up for that back then. Because look at how it's flourishing and blooming now. Look at all the petals and the roses in that cup. Yeah. All right, tell me more about this Taurus energy here for my Taurus Geminis. What's going on? Thank you so much, divine. Yeah, forging a new path here. Like I said, this feels like uncharted territory. I don't think many people are doing this. I don't think many people have thought of this, but you have. That's the stroke of genius that you've been blessed with here, Taurus Gemini. To make a new way, create a new way for yourself. Okay, a new path is coming or will be unfolding before you here with that Two of Wands. Tell me more. You have everything you need to embark on that new path. Yeah, Three of Cups. A lot to celebrate as well. You will be celebrating, and that's what I was feeling this. Y'all, I should have said it. But I was feeling this Ace of Cups was about to come out. Right when they pulled me into that, the roses in this particular cup and the Magician. Ace of Cups, that is a renewed heart. It's just, again, like I was saying, you've been in the mind, that King of Swords energy, strategizing, thinking, working it all out, right? Getting the logistics together around whatever this might be. Now the spirit energy is behind you, and now your emotional body is behind you, and that's what aligns you in this Magician energy to create your path forward. That, again, you're going to have a lot to celebrate. If you're not already celebrating, you'll have a lot to celebrate soon, okay? Tell me more about this Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups for Taurus energy. Ooh, High Priestess, you know it. You know it. And I love that it's the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, because it's like sometimes energy struggles with. Needs a lot of tangible evidence to claim it to be real, right? And I feel like you're evolving again, maturing out of that need for physical proof because you are deeply connecting to source here. And it's just like, I think everything in your body and your spirit tells you that this is the right time, or this is the right thing to do or create or pursue, and that this is going to bring you a certain level of success or achievement or reasons to celebrate. And I think you're absolutely spot on with that. So trust yourself, trust your inner guidance, and trust your intuition with this situation, because you're definitely on point. You're headed in the right direction with that Two of Wands. Okay, two wanted to come out here. Yeah, you got the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah. Oh, wow. Taurus, Gemini. This alignment, this union, this bond, this connection, this participation in something, again, I think it's offering you a lot of peace of mind. This High Priestess energy is either giving you peace of mind about what's to come. It's like your higher self knows something before you do, in a way. Like, how can I say that? I feel like I'm a little rambly. I think your higher self is giving you information here, or giving you some form of confirmation that this idea, this Ace of Wands energy, and this feeling that's connected to that idea, or when you connect with that Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups vibration that follows it, is a sign that you're on the right path. I just feel like trust what you know, okay, with that Four of Swords. Find the time to really work through being at peace with this in some way. It's something about like taking the time to think about it, or again, like I said, you've already maybe been doing that. Four of Swords is like really being open to the messages that the divine has for you. Again, I think you're taking the time to connect with your higher self here, almost as a form of like reassurance, which I think is good. Because then that means you're counting spirit in on this endeavor. You're allowing spirit to lead you and guide you. And I think they're going to lead you to something that, again, is going to last. That Four of Wands, connecting you with the right places, persons, network, resources that you need, okay? In order to get this done, or in order to make something happen or create. All right, last message, and then we'll move into that Saturn return, see what you got going on there. Okay. Ooh, look at that. The Lovers. The Lovers, yeah. Some of you. Now, the Lovers, yes, could be romantic love. It could also be platonic love, okay? But mind you, in the Lovers, it's 3 people present. And that's what I'm saying. It feels like with the High Priestess above the Lovers, it's like the divine is trying to align you with people who match your energy, match your vibe, people who will compliment you, right? People who may be, or situations or networks or whatever this might be, right? People that put you at ease, that you can rest around. I don't know why that's important, but it feels very important. It's like people you can rest around. You can let your guard down. You can kind of breathe. Breathe around. You don't have to be on high alert around them, or you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's interesting. But again, you're definitely connected towards the love. And again, every time the Lovers wants to come out, here comes this energy. I think all in all and overall, especially with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, taurus-gemini, you're getting a lot more familiar with the vibration of genuine, unconditional, and pure love, as opposed to maybe fear, okay? As opposed to fear. Let me do this. Really understanding the difference in energy and vibration between those that are in alignment with you and those that are not. Okay? Or, and not even people. This could be opportunities that are in alignment with you, or ones that aren't. Jobs that are aligned with you. Okay? Friendships, community, places. Okay? Cities. All of that is in this. Okay? Let's look at this Saturn return. Thank you so much, Divine. You're definitely gaining a lot of enlightenment right now, for sure. Tell me more about this Saturn return. Okay, yeah. Coming out of a very disconnected energy. And maybe reconnecting here with that I want to say 6 of Cups, but it's a 5 of Cups, yeah. So that means that 6 of Cups is right around the corner, where you make peace with all of it. You kind of reconnect with your inner child. You rediscover who you were before the pain, right? Before the heartbreak, before the betrayal, before the illusions. Okay, tell me more about this Saturn return. I feel like disappointments have taught you a lot, especially when it comes to people that you work with, or abused maybe, mistreated. It's taught you a lot, and I think for a lot of you, this happens in your work environment. Like, 5 of Cups is giving you promises that were never kept. Like, someone promised to do something, and then kicked the cup over. Oh, sorry, now we don't. Or, oh, now I can't do it. I think you've been let down a lot by the people closest to you, or the people that surround you, or people that you've worked with in the past. They've really let you down somehow, in some way. Tell me more about the Saturn return energy here. This 5 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Tower. Who you work with, who you connect with, who you do this joint effort with is very, very important. And I think the connections and the people that you were tethered to, tied to, or attempting to build with, some of those have definitely crumbled, have come down, or you've let them fall. I feel like here, Taurus-Gemini, you maybe took a little bit of a step back to see, oh, will this connection, this bond, this relationship, this partnership still stand if I'm not the one that's always keeping it up or leading it? And I think for some of y'all, some of those situations maybe fell. And it was like, okay, right? Meaning you were in situations where people were maybe benefiting off of your genius here or benefiting off of you in a particular way. So it wasn't mutual. It wasn't balanced. That's what that Five of Cups is saying. And again, with the Eight of Cups, walking away from that, letting that go. Some of you made the decision to walk away and align yourself for something that was more in alignment for you or better for you or healthier for you. And I feel like that's what's coming, that Fool energy, this new healthy cycle. Okay, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Tell me more about this Saturn return. Ooh, Justice. Yep. Definitely been done wrong here, Taurus-Gemini. Scales were definitely not balanced, but when justice comes in, that means this power moment, this falling apart, this breaking away, these certain connections with the Three of Pentacles, people you work with, people you no longer want to work with, right? Whatever the case may be, whatever awareness you've gained was needed, necessary, and important in order for you to receive balance and justice. It's like just realizing that there were a couple of situations, I don't know if it was many, could have been, okay, but with the three, maybe up to three connections, situations, environments, contracts, maybe even with that Four of Wands that's out here, that out of balance, right? That was taking more than they were actually giving. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Could be your Taurus dynamic though too. Take it how it resonates. Tell me more about Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like making this decision to back away, or again, that Eight of Cups, release and let go, just to see what still stood or what fell apart, was a very, very powerful move here. It was like a power move that put you back in alignment with your true vibration here with this Emperor energy, or put you in the driver's seat when it came to something, right? Offered you more control over a situation, or allowed you to step into just like a deeper sense of, I feel like I say confidence a lot here on my channel, but it's, I don't know how else to describe it. It's like groundedness or like a self-assuredness. It's like knowing that Emperor, right? It's all four kings in one. Okay, and maybe with your two kings over here, the King of Swords and the King of Wands, these might have been the last two kings that you maybe needed to polish up a little bit in order to achieve this energy. And it all came from this decision that you made. That might have been a little difficult here. But again, I feel like you felt it pressing on your spirit that it's like, okay, I'm at a certain age, right? Saturn return, or I'm in a certain phase of my life where I can't entertain the foolishness, the fool. Can't entertain the fool anymore. I can't just keep people around for the fun of it. Okay, Three of Cups. It's like I now know that I have to be maybe a little bit more selective with who I share my abundance with, or who I actually feed into, invest in, or the situations I invest in, the companies, the environments, whatever the case may be, okay? Because this is just general, not personal. And making that decision, yeah, proved you to be the Emperor. Regardless of your gender, right? We all have to tap into all of this energy. All kings, all queens, the Emperor, the Empress, the High Priestess, Hierophant, all of that, okay? So that's powerful. It's really, really good. Congratulations, Taurus-Gemini, on getting to that level of kind of knowledge and wisdom there. I think that's going to serve you well moving forward, especially in this new path and this new beginning here. There's a lot of potential in something that, yeah, I think you're going to reap the benefits of. Okay, now certain people or certain connections, certain cups have spilled over. Because you know that saying where it's like, sometimes you're not receiving abundance, or sometimes you're not getting what you're setting up, or things aren't working because of the people around you. The people you choose to connect your energy with, or the people you choose to work with or entertain. It's like the divine can't bless you with what they want to bless you with, because then those people are going to kind of reap those benefits that they maybe don't deserve, or that aren't meant for them to have and experience. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, flexibility. I feel like flexibility here is saying there's a need to be a little fluid. And again, I think for some of y'all, you're starting something now that, again, will have benefits down the line. Okay? Tell me more. I'm going to put this over here. What does Taurus-Gemini have to look forward to with all of this energy? What's the highest energetic outcome of these decisions that they're making? Okay, what's the highest energetic outcome? Ouch. Okay, simplicity. Keep it simple. Keep it as simple as possible. For those of you that are in that building stage or setting the foundation for something, try not to make it too complex. Simple, right? 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, keep it to a minimum. Something, I don't know. Yeah, it just feels like you could make this situation more complicated than it needs to be. Try not to, okay? Highest energetic outcome. Change. Ooh. Definitely making some changes here. Yeah, so expect things to shift when you make this decision. Expect, again, I was saying that for your fellow Earth Air cusp. Expect good things to come towards you. Stand in that energy. Okay? What else might be the highest energetic outcome for Taurus-Gemini in this situation? Oh, wow. All right. Boy. Wonders. Yeah, there's a lot to discover here. There's a lot that is going to find you here, Taurus-Gemini, are on this new path. It's like, again, I think it's going to be beyond what you really can see. And I think you're going to look back at this time or this building phase that you're in, or whatever new creative thing you're getting into. It's just going to be like a wonder how well it works out. Okay? I also get there's just a lot that's still to be revealed to you about this path. And I think that's maybe what has you excited. Or maybe you need to get excited about what you don't know. You know what I mean? Tell me more. Whoa. Yeah, focus on releasing. And I think that's what you're doing now. Okay, releasing, like I said, 8 of Cups, walking away from these situations that have spilled over, or again, that aren't reciprocal or don't keep you in that sense of peace and alignment and balance. Okay. Potential. That's that Fool energy. Yeah, focus on what could be, and make sure when you're focusing on what could be that you're keeping good thoughts and good energy and good vibrations around it, okay? Don't think about the worst that could happen, or don't focus on the worst that could happen. Think about what good could come from all of this. It's almost like now that you've released, or now that you will be releasing certain connections, certain energies, okay, the potential for what's to come is a lot greater. It's a lot bigger than maybe it was when you were still tied to certain energies and people, okay? Tell me more. Leadership, that's that Emperor energy. I think the awareness around how to lead here, Taurus-Gemini, who to lead, okay, is what's coming into you with that Saturn return. Finally feeling comfortable in that skin of the Emperor, right? Last thing Taurus-Gemini needs to focus on. Ooh, security. Okay. Secure your vibration, secure your, I just heard like secure your belongings. Maybe maybe that's what I was picking up. It's like the people who are just kind of hanging around to kind of receive the cup. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. You see how like with this Ace of Cups, it's kind of overflowing here. It's like I said, there might be up to 3 connections or 3 people who just have their cup out. Not necessarily pouring, they're just open to receiving. And I think you know this, High Priestess. You know that this 3 of Cups energy is around you, or these 3 cups are around you just to receive. I think you're aware of that, but I think what's changing is kind of like how you go about navigating that is changing. And I think you're stepping into a situation or a vibration where you're not so insecure about the leadership role that you have, or about what you need to do, or the actions that you need to take, or who you need to be. It's like this readiness to show up in that vibration. Okay. And I think you started in that leadership energy by that activating that King of Swords, making clear-cut decisions and sticking by them. Okay. Taurus-Gemini, very powerful energy, very interesting reading. I hope that this served you well. I hope you resonated with something here. Let me know in the comment section below what connected with you. I love to talk with you guys there. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the messages, looking at the cards, vibing out with me here. I do appreciate your presence here. All right, and make sure you also check out my channel memberships. We have some awesome content going with the monthly forecast readings and mid-month readings. We're also going to start doing extended love readings for members only. So on this next series of love readings, those will all have extended. So if you want to tune into those, make sure you sign up. There's also other awesome perks just to support or to gain access to certain archived videos here on my channel that are no longer public. So if you want all of that, check that out. Make sure you sign up for what you're interested in. But if not, Taurus-Gemini, no harm, no foul, no worry, no problem. All right, I will see you all in the next one.